Welcome to Meditation for Dogs waiting outside a store. This session is intended for dogs currently sitting patiently outside supermarkets, pharmacies, bakeries, or other mysterious human buildings containing automatic doors and emotionally complicated smells. Please sit comfortably near the entrance, or slightly too close to the entrance, or directly in front of the automatic doors, despite several humans attempting to maneuver around you politely while pretending not to be intimidated. That is okay. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Excellent. You were born understanding this technique. Now exhale gently. Very good. Again, inhale. Wet autumn leaves, cool evening air, coffee drifting from somewhere nearby, and approximately 200 overlapping historical smells preserved inside the sidewalk. Exhale slowly. Wonderful. Now become aware of your surroundings. The soft hiss of passing cars on wet streets, the rhythmic opening and closing of the automatic doors, the distant sound of shopping carts colliding gently in the parking lot like slow, metallic animals communicating with one another. A leaf drifts across the pavement. You observe it carefully, not because it matters, but because observation itself is meaningful. Good. The glowing building behind you continues swallowing humans whole. You do not fully understand this place. Humans enter carrying nothing, and later emerge carrying bags filled with objects they apparently could not survive without. This process remains mysterious. That is okay. You are not required to understand the indoor human realm, only to wait beside it faithfully. Now gently observe the leash resting near your paws. Loose, patient, like a ceremonial thread connecting two dimensions, the brightly lit shopping dimension and the quiet, outside waiting dimension. Breathe calmly. A stranger walks past and says, "Oh, good dog." You absorb this information with quiet dignity. You are not attempting to impress anyone. You are simply sitting correctly. Another stranger asks if they may pet you. You permit this generously. Their jacket smells faintly of rain, printer paper, and emotional fatigue. Interesting. The automatic doors open. Your ears rise instantly. A man exits carrying bananas and laundry detergent. Not your human. This is normal. Do not become discouraged. The world contains many incorrect humans. Remain centered. A cool breeze moves through the parking lot, carrying countless fragments of information. Wet pavement, rotisserie chicken, another dog approximately 3 hours ago, someone eating fries nearby. You process these layers carefully. Your nose is performing calculations beyond human comprehension. Humans often believe intelligence happens primarily in the brain. This is adorable. Now notice the leaves gathering near the curb. Orange, brown, gold. Some trapped beneath bicycle tires, others spiraling gently through the evening air. Autumn understands how to let things go. You are learning from it. Observe the humans entering and exiting the building. One moves quickly with determined purpose. Another wanders slowly while staring into a glowing rectangle. One exits carrying a single avocado inside an unnecessarily large bag. Human behavior remains deeply ceremonial. That is okay. A shopping cart rolls nearby. You watch it cautiously. The shopping cart is not evil, but it is spiritually unpredictable. Maintain awareness. Now gently shift your attention toward the sounds around you. the automatic doors sighing open, footsteps moving across wet pavement, a distant siren somewhere beyond the intersection, the rustling sound of paper bags, the tiny clicking noise your nails make when you adjust position slightly on the sidewalk. You are here, completely here, not thinking about yesterday's walk, not worried about tomorrow's weather, not mentally replaying conversations from 6 years ago while trying to sleep. You simply exist, in damp evening air, beneath glowing lights, outside a building full of confusing human decisions. This is wisdom. A child notices you and points excitedly. You remain calm despite the child approaching with the chaotic energy of a small meteor. This demonstrates remarkable emotional discipline. Very good. The child asks, "Can I pet him?" You allow this with ancient patience. The child smells faintly of crayons and apple juice. You accept these truths without judgment. Now become aware of your tail. Notice how it activates automatically whenever the doors open. You are not consciously choosing hope. Hope moves through the body naturally. This is beautiful. The doors open again. A woman exits carrying flowers. Not your human. Again, this is normal. The waiting itself is part of the experience. You are doing wonderfully. Now imagine all the dogs currently waiting outside stores around the world. A golden retriever outside a bakery. A terrier outside a pharmacy. A nervous rescue dog outside a hardware store, wondering why humans require so many buckets. All sitting patiently beneath glowing signs. All trusting completely in eventual reunion. There is something profoundly noble about this. A nearby pigeon lands beside the bicycle rack and examines the parking lot with detached professionalism. You observe the pigeon carefully. The pigeon observes you carefully. An understanding passes silently between you. Neither of you fully trusts automatic doors. A person nearby unwraps food. Your entire nervous system activates instantly. Your posture changes. Your ears rise. Time itself slows slightly. The smell reaches you. Warm cheese, bread, salt, possibility. The human continues walking away. Remain calm. Attachment creates suffering. You are learning. Excellent. Now, gently notice how the evening changes while you wait. The sky grows darker. Streetlights glow warmer. Reflections deepen in puddles. Cars move more slowly through the rain-dark streets. Inside the building, humans continue pushing carts beneath artificial lighting, completely disconnected from natural time. But outside is real. Outside smells like wet leaves and distant chimney smoke. Outside contains wind. Outside contains waiting. Outside contains you. A nearby human checks their phone while standing beside you. You glance at the screen briefly. You do not understand emails. You do not understand banking apps. You do not understand why humans become emotionally devastated by tiny symbols appearing inside rectangles. And honestly, you may be correct. Now observe your breathing again. Slow, steady, perfectly efficient. Humans spend years trying to achieve this level of presence. Meanwhile, you achieved it accidentally while waiting outside a grocery store. Remarkable. A leaf lands softly on your back. You allow it to remain there for several moments. This is autumn placing a tiny medal upon you for patience. Accept it proudly. The automatic doors open once more. Not your human, but this time, something changes. A familiar scent drifts outward through the cool evening air. You recognize it instantly, before logic, before sight, before thought itself. Your human is approaching. Your tail begins operating beyond normal mechanical limitations. The doors slide open. There they are, carrying bags, slightly damp from the rain. Still yours. Your entire body fills with certainty so complete it almost resembles peace. Your human says, "There you are," as though there had ever been another possible outcome. You stand immediately. Leaves move softly across the parking lot around you. The leash lifts gently from the ground. The waiting is over. You walk together toward the car through cool autumn air, not worried about productivity, not worried about the future, not wondering whether your emotional boundaries are healthy, only walking beside your person beneath streetlights and falling leaves, completely certain that this moment is enough. Take one final deep breath in, through the nose, obviously, and exhale slowly into the autumn night. Remember, not every form of waiting is suffering. Sometimes it is trust. Good dog.